Heyo!
Hello!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry
Christmas, everyone.
Crisis.
Merry Crisis, everyone. Welcome to the pre-show show where we're going to react to a thing. That's what we do at this part. Sorry we're so late, guys. I was making a ham. Mulder, get away from the ham. Mulder. My dogs really want the ham, so they are crowding around.
They're in the ham zone.
Yep, they want some of that Christmas ham, that sweet, sweet Christmas ham.
They're being real hams right now.
Hmm.
He doesn't have anything to say about that.
Okay, he has nothing to say about the
He
ham.
thinks if he's quiet, we'll give him some ham.
I know. But we won't. But yeah, so we're going to get right into it. It is the holiday season. The reason for the season.
It's the holiday season.
The holiday season.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, whoop-de-doo. Dickory Dock.
Why isn't this opening? There
We're
we go.
about to watch Kermit run up the clock
We are.
with John Denver.
So, yeah, we decided to do John Denver and the Muppets, a Christmas together. And we are going to... Mulder, get away from the ham.
Just like us.
Mulder, we are going to...
We're bringing the YouTube and the album concept hour together. And
Mulder.
Yes.
brought Nate in.
I'm
Yes.
now speaking with the microphone in front of me, authoritatively. Sit down. Sit your ass down.
No, then he thinks he's going to think you're going to give him something.
I
No,
mean,
just
not like
go lay down.
not-
Go lay down,
yeah,
bud.
Go lay down.
Go lay down. Lay down. Yes, you. Lay down.
He's like, ugh.
All right. We'll just have to deal with him staring at us. But
No processed food products.
let us move on to the desktop cam. I just want to make sure to get Nate out so he can work and stuff.
Camera
yeah,
one, camera two.
that's not the beginning of the movie. Let me get the beginning of the movie going. All right. So it's just get right into it. You know how we do in the react part. We're just going to get right into it. John Denver and the Muppets A Christmas Together. I've never seen this. Nate, have you seen it?
I have not seen the whole thing, but after
Okay.
you mentioned it to me, I looked it up on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure this is the same thing that I watched. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I love anything Muppets. You know, when you said Muppets, I was
Sorry about
you
that
had
cord,
me.
Brad, by the way.
And
No,
I
it's
don't
okay.
think I've
That's
ever
okay.
One cord. Yeah, we're still working out this space.
Yeah.
I don't
need,
think I've ever actually seen this myself. But I've seen a lot of Muppets stuff,
Dave?
so I'm excited.
Did you see this as a young boy?
I don't recognize it, but I feel there's a chance it was probably on at some point a few years, but we'll see.
All
Doesn't
right.
ring a bell right now.
Well, let's see this. This downloaded from the Internet Archive. So thank you, Internet Archive.
On the first day of Christmas,
We're in.
my true love gave to me a partridge in a
Is it loud enough,
pear
guys?
tree.
I think so.
On the second day of Christmas,
What if I turned it
my
up a
true
little
love
bit?
gave to me
There we go.
2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
So I don't know if there was some kind of intro, but just kind of gets right into it.
No, they're not dicking around.
They're not digging sin
Well,
around.
I think this was a PBS special anyways. Those tend to just kind of
Yeah.
roll right into it, you know.
We got Kermit's little nephew.
Hey, that's a little bit loud. It looks like
Oh, compared to us. Oh wait, maybe it's your
You
mic.
know what?
Your mic is not very loud. One
I
second.
think I've heard this.
Nate, you want to go up and the fourth notch, the fourth volume knob is yours to the right. If you could turn that up a little bit, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Four calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I did a lot of research on this song. Yeah, the fourth one to the right, from the right, go to the left. Fourth one to the right. See if that turns you up.
Oh, yeah.
Way better.
We got Nate.
We have Nate. Nate has joined the chat.
Fonzie, goddammit.
It might show up on a music
Oh
movies.
boy, hello.
Apollo, no.
On the ninth day of Christmas, my
Apollo, go lay down, bud.
She's from the band.
Yes, she is.
Damn it, Fozzie.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, I think I have heard this on like Christmas radio.
Yeah, no, this one I've definitely
I've
heard. This one I definitely heard.
Piggy. The Stadler
The
Brothers.
5 gold rings.
Hi, buddy. I see what you were doing.
Fozzie forgot.
He's been forgetting the whole time.
Classic Fozzie.
Classic Fonzie.
What if they do like an older Muppets at some point and like Fozzie has dementia? Would that be funny? I'm sorry.
The adult side.
We go What If series.
Yeah. What if Muppets?
Four calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas,
Yes. The goat.
11 pipers piping, 10 horses leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying.
He's the dog, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he's one of my faves.
Scruffy.
He's great. He's great in the movie too.
And the guy with the hook nose is Grover.
Grover. No, Gonzo.
Oh no, that's
No, he's an alien.
Yeah, that's been confirmed in the
Yeah.
movie.
They did a whole movie
That's a
about
great movie.
it. Yeah.
John Denver and the Muppets. A Christmas together.
I mean,
See,
up
this
until
is
the
the
year
song
2002,
right
yes.
Denver.
But,
And John's special guest stars
oh, plenty.
Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, Floyd, Scooter, and Rolf.
Rolf, that's his name.
Rolf. It's Rolf. It's the dog's
Brought to
name.
you by the DuPont Company. DuPont
Hell yeah,
chemicals are
DuPont!
essential in many products you use every day. You and DuPont. There's a lot of good chemistry between us.
Drink it.
And Dr. Pepper. Be an original.
Be a pepper.
Wait, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
The dark
Tastes
chocolate
fattening, but it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Sugar free.
That's a lie.
Everybody, hey, Frog Cox, listen to the frog.
Thank you.
Take it, frogs.
Right. Okay, listen, now that we've wished everybody a Merry Christmas, let's start going over the script for the show here. shall
Oh.
we?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like
Boy,
a-
oh boy, showbiz.
like an
The
SNL
first
kind of
time
thing.
you open the script, you see
The
that
writer's
magic,
room?
the excitement, the adventure,
Or the read through?
and how many lines you got.
Chris Rock's hosting next
script
week.
has
Very
wit,
excited.
humor, and excellent taste.
It's the 50th season, guys. The 50th special's coming.
That's a lot of years.
Just hoping it's better than 45. 45 was good, but they should have done more with Eddie Murphy.
John, long time no high C.
Well, listen, everything okay? Y'all have read the
fuck?
script? Is it all
The
right?
fuck does that supposed to? Yeah, what does that mean?
John, it's
I
got
think-
comedy, drama.
Oh, well, I'm glad you like it.
Something about
you do
the
like
oceans.
it, don't you?
Yeah,
Swedish chef.
Swedish chef.
I don't think so.
Oh, sure. Sit down.
Listen, you guys, I want everything to be perfect. So let's read through it once from the top. Please feel free to make any
You know, there's
suggestions.
How about something
there-
that might check
there's
out?
another Christmas special they did
have a number.
where they also brought in like the Sesame Street gang, and the Swedish chef spent half of the
Listen
thing
now, you
like
guys,
trying
we'll
to
get to
cook
everything, I
Big Bird.
promise. I mean, I want it
as a
to be
turkey.
perfect. So
Uh-huh.
let's start at the top. We have the whole
That's
week
actually
ahead
really
of us.
funny.
We'll make whatever changes are necessary. Now, if we got everybody here, I'm missing Kermit.
By the way, this ham turned out really good. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but
Miss Piggy.
Pretty good.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Miss Piggy. You look.
Oh, hi there, Piggy.
yep.
Little sweet
Jonathan.
Oh, yeah.
Get off. Forgive me for being late, Johnny.
Of course.
I'm
You
just
look
realizing
absolutely ravishing.
I just
he's probably our age.
Gently, to be
sure.
John Denver
I
in this?
understand. Listen, Miss Piggy, we're reading.
might
the
be a
script
little
now.
older.
Why don't you sit down here next
I
to
don't
me?
know, man.
Well, yes.
Just a bit more, please.
Find out.
All
huh?
right. Thank you. So, let's start at the top, Kermit.
Okay.
Remember, he
goes
does look
a
older because
Christmas
of the
message
big
from all of
glasses.
us to all of you. Peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
That dude's probably 15.
What about toward women?
Well,
Everyone looked older back then.
Yeah.
Oh, then why not say so?
The clothes.
Well, we took it from the Bible, Miss Piggy.
Well,
It's-
John, the Bible is filled with women. This one begat that one, and that one begat the other one. And from all the begatting that went on, it is quite obvious there was a great deal of goodwill toward women.
Yeah, well, John, I think Miss Piggy is right. I'd like to say goodwill toward men and women.
Thank you.
Well, fine. No problem. Shall we go on?
Just a minute. Why stop there? Now, I think he should say peace on earth, goodwill towards men, women, and chicken.
How about bears?
I think you should say peace on earth, goodwill toward men and women and chickens and bears and Dizzy Gillespie.
Friends, may I humbly suggest?
Damn, he was like 33.
For what it's worth.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
man.
when was this? 79? He was born in 1943.
I think this is 77 or 76.
Okay, so he was like 30. 1943 to 1973. 63, 63, 73.
36.
So he was like, yeah. He was a couple years older than us.
I like
We'll soon forget the freezing ice and snow.
Well, John, old chum, we'd love to come. I'm sorry if we're quarrelsome.
But Johnny, you know somebody's gonna be such peace.
If I can have
There's a golden age
Inception.
of this stuff, though, you know?
we'll stay together.
Have to do some of the Otis Otter jug band.
I don't think this is in the album. I think there's one or two songs that's just on the special. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that green screen. This is a PBS special.
I'm losing my mind.
Oh, God. I don't know it's real or it's fake. Am I a god?
May I have the pleasure of your company, and I hope you'll follow
Hey, humans.
anywhere I lead.
Man, fuck the Salvation Army.
Pleasure of your company. That's all the pleasure I will ever.
No, I know. That's why I was being real, but
Oh my, you crazy guy. You've got a Rocky Mountain High. Just don't consider being chums with these here bums.
they hate the gays. Oh, what? Swedish Chef.
If I may have the pleasure of your company, we'll have a happy holiday indeed.
Damn, John Denver.
Ha cha cha.
If I
Oh, here we are. Here they are.
pleasure of your company, we'll have a happy holiday indeed.
I did love the band.
Is it like Professor Teeth or something?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Oh, it's Professor something in the...
Professor Teeth sounds right.
no.
The Nutty Professor and his band.
Zoinky.
Huh. Oh my God. Look at all that asbestos. over the years.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah. Dr. Teeth is a hard fucking name, dude.
And the Electric Mayhem.
Well,
What
no,
a
just
great
his
name.
Electric Mayhem's good, but just Dr. Teeth is. Oh no, it's the fucking cops.
It's the Popo.
Everybody get down. We got shooters on the screen.
Cops are Benny Hill code. No, they're like.
Listen, A-Cab even when they're in the Muppets. That's all I gotta say. So is John Denver a really like conservative country artist?
No, actually, he's pretty liberal.
Okay. I only know him from the lens of this special.
Okay.
So
actually, I can give you a mite bit of context on this.
A mite bit?
Do you remember in the 80s when music got really attacked? Right before all the parental advisory stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they had
like,
those sessions before Congress.
What's her name?
With Gore's wife.
Gore's Tipper Gore.
Yeah.
Right.
So he actually went before Congress in similar sessions that like Dee Snider did to defend freedom of speech in music.
Okay.
So even if he's a little more conservative, he is still
artist rights.
He's still artist rights, you know.
Right. I just was trying to get a feel for like if like the Christianity stuff in this is just from it being in that time where Christianity was just
he's probably
the main thing for everything, or
it was pretty rampant on all the specials. Like
I guess,
this,
yeah.
Bernie, you're my agent. I want a big star number in the show or else.
She's talking to her
Right
agent.
now,
She's just like,
all I have is 20 words. Do you know what 10% of 20 words are?
hot.
watched half of this, but
2.
she's so
And here they are. You're fired.
She's pretty thirsty for John Denver.
John,
Okay, here we go.
How dare you to come?
Speaking of,
Well, I was told that you wanted
pig
to see me.
thirst.
Yes, Jonathan. Jonathan, I want to talk to you about
say that too because we were just talking about cops.
us.
Big thirst.
Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, dear. I see the
Lifelong Democrat.
Should not
When others are
appreciate.
not watching.
Lifelong Dem.
Just
Lifelong Dem.
today,
Okay.
Campaign for Jimmy
you're a
Carter.
guest on our show.
Okay.
Oh, when
He
you
looks
said
like he would have
Kevin was
campaigned for
saying
Jimmy
things,
Carter.
Well, I
He looks
can't
like one of
remember.
those.
When?
I mean, like just kind of like hippie, but like put together hippies, you
Well,
know?
he's a country hippie. You know?
Country hippie, right.
But we'll become better acquainted this time.
My dad believes
We'll become
in all
better
the
acquainted
rights.
this time. Do you hear that?
John,
She's trying to
Johnny,
get some.
do you read
Johnny.
Miss Piggy, look at Brad's ham.
without your little glasses on?
Mm,
Take
That's
them
funny.
off,
We're
that
eating
ham is looking really good right now.
I think he's thinking the same thing. You can't hold it together.
Put them on.
Yes, Miss Piggy.
Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan. What's the glasses without
Piggy,
glasses?
Miss Piggy.
Like
I'm-
what?
I'm a married
you
man,
gotta talk
Mr.
directly into
No,
the.
Jonathan.
Oh, I thought it
One
was.
woman cannot
There you
own
go.
you. She must share you with the rest of us. Just as you must share your show with the rest of us.
She's really putting on the.
Understand.
Jonathan, dear, I do not play elves.
Do you think it's awkward to have
Say what my heart is allowing
like
me to
several
hear. Say
people
it, say it.
around you
Miss
just
Piggy,
crouching under the
elf
stage,
number is out.
and you're like the only human
But
like
listen, Miss Piggy, don't worry.
standing like
I'll
normal?
come up with
They're all like talking.
But you know, yeah, you know all of these humans are sitting there
au revoir,
below your
Miss
feet or maybe off to the side.
Hello, Bernie. It's in the bag.
Well, that's what's cool.
Bernie,
They did so many cool sets for like.
you gonna get a
all
Bernie
Muppets
Sanders
stuff.
cameo?
You know, like stuff had to be lifted so like they could be underneath.
Look at this set.
And that's a Muppet set. Ah! Ooh, I did not know
Dang. This does look like a
Oh, Pupper.
really, really cool set.
Was that an animal? It was an animal.
Did you ever hear
I think it
the
was an
story
otter
of the
or
Christmas
something?
tree who just didn't want to change the show?
No.
He liked living in the woods and playing with squirrels. He liked icicles and snow. He liked wolves and eagles and grizzly bears and critters and creatures that crawl. Why bugs were some
I think
of
they
his very
mostly
best
just make
friends.
passing reference to it in this, but
Now that's not to say that he ever looked down on a vision of twinkling lights.
if they start saying that this character is the savior of humanity, then we'll
And he
know.
often had
You know, I'll tell you,
dreams
I
of
think
tiny reindeer
Jim
and a jolly
Henson was
old
very
man and a
similar
sleigh full of
because he did a lot of
toys and
Christmas
presents and
stuff,
wonderful
and
things.
praise
And the
God.
story of Christmas Day.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, Alfie
Yeah.
believed in Christmas all right. He was full of Christmas cheer, all of each and every day and all throughout the year. To him, it was more than a special time, much more than a special day. It was more than a beautiful story. It was a special kind of way. You see, some folks
he
have
coming
never
on to
heard a
us?
jingle bell ring, and they've never heard
How does
of
it make you
Santa
feel?
Claus. They've never heard
confused.
the story of the Son of God. And that made Alfie pause. Did that mean that they'd never know of peace on earth or the brotherhood of man?
Oh yeah.
Or know how to love? Or know how to give? If they can't, no one can.
I think we're still trying to figure
You
that
see,
one out,
life is a
John.
very special kind of thing, not just for a chosen few, but for each and every living, breathing thing, not just me and you. So in your Christmas prayers this year, Alfie asked me to ask you, say a prayer for the wind and the water and the wood, and those who live there too.
All right. Oh really? Hold on. What about now? That change anything? Can you hear anything?
It's in every one
Oh shit. Dave.
Yo.
The thing behind your head. Can you see if the curly kind of cable is plugged in right? It's gonna be the one with the curly. Okay, yeah, you just needed to spin it. You're good, Dave. You're good, Dave. Yeah, it must have just been a little loose. Good. Is this generally how he sounds, John Denver?
Yeah.
It's kind of his style.
Maybe it's my
Oh, that's a why are they? That's a too hard of a zoom on his face.
What's the
Maybe
matter,
the
buddy?
TV's too big.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't know, John. I guess this time of year I always get a little homesick.
Yeah? Well, I
don't know,
get
John.
homesick
I kind
too.
of suffer from depression.
I get to thinking about all my friends at the old pond.
old
You know, the
swamp.
exciting times we used to have at Christmas time.
Kerbin
Yeah?
needs meds.
I remember there was this cute little tadpole
Straight
who
up.
always used to
Like-
leap around saying everything was easy as falling off a log.
Yeah.
Well, this one Christmas he had a terrible accident.
What
Fell
happened?
off the log.
Oh,
He
no.
fell off a log.
Oh, no.
Poor little fella, he just croaked.
He died?
Oh no, he croaked. Help, help, he croaked. Oh, we helped him up and he was okay.
That's good.
So we all built a snow frog. Yeah, those were the great times.
Well, but you know, Kermit, I mean, these are great times too. You're part of a real show
Oh,
business
okay.
tradition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, the sad
leaving?
thing is that show business takes you away from your roots. We had the most delicious roots at the old pond. Yeah, but at Christmas, everyone's with his family. Here we are on the road doing a show. I mean, don't misunderstand me. It's great to be doing your show, but, you know.
Well, I do understand. I feel the same way about Christmas. You know, I miss my home, my family.
Yeah. But you know what the really nice thing about Christmas is? Well, it's the one time of year when everyone seems to be part of everyone's family. Everyone's smiling at you, holding out a hand to shake yours, making you feel you belong wherever you are. I guess that's what Christmas is really all about.
John Denver nodding like he understood any of that. Sorry, what?
Or if you have
In what?
underneath the Christmas.
No.
There is a song that is in another Muppet Christmas thing, but I don't think it's this one.
I watched that movie every Christmas season. No, I don't think so. There's the feeling joyous. Oh my God! You know that's not in every version.
Right. That's
only in the well. There's a special version because they actually didn't put that
Director's cut.
Because they put that in the movie, but they didn't put it in every version after that because they felt it was too adult for most kids that they were trying to reach.
NC-17.
My sister loved that song.
They
tried
do
to find every year. She tried to find a version with it.
Yeah, they do strip down and do like hardcore fucking, and kids shouldn't be watching that.
Where you just see all their all the fisting.
Yeah, there's a little bit of DP action in there. Yeah, so we get Scrooged. Oh no, I'll look it up later.
No, you know what's funny is I see a lot of stuff like little memes and pictures and stuff that'll make fun of that. They'll be like, all right, yeah, we're just doing like a Muppets movie, like keep it cool, keep it fresh, and then I'm gonna do it super serious. Well, that's the only way he would do it. They asked him if he would do Scrooge, and he was like, I'll only do it if we're gonna do this like a serious.
He's like,
movie.
I'll only do it, love, if you let me do it seriously.
Like, you gotta let me do it. Like, I'm not gonna do it like it's a kid's movie. I'm gonna do it like it's an actual role. Yeah.
Listen here, love. I'm not gonna be a Muppet. I'm not gonna be a Muppet.
But he did.
I'm gonna be a
so
live action
good.
Michael Caine, love.
That's my favorite version of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Hey, it's a deer.
Little doll.
I'm just enjoying the lame duck period before the final period. Sounds like a good metal band. 1,000 Pardons.
Oh god.
Mulder, back up. Lay down. Hey, commercial break.
Okay, Miss Piggy, you ready for your makeup?
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
I'm making you up to look like an elf.
Rapists all the way down.
It's out.
Your number's out.
They're extreme.
Hold it.
Oh yeah, there's a Muppet with the mustache.
More important number. Mr. Denver is thinking up
In the Muppets show, he did like a lot of Shakespeare stuff.
I thought you were gonna say.
He also threw some fish around too. I think.
I'm ready for my makeup, folks. Excuse me.
Jonathan, dear Jonathan! Oh, come in.
Yes, Miss Piggy.
Come and tell me how my number's doing. Tell me.
Fantastic, Miss Piggy. It's coming along fine. Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Yet, have you?
Well, no, we don't. But the whole staff is working on it, Miss Piggy, and they've promised me a fantastic number. Miss Piggy, it'll be worthy of a superstar like you. Miss Piggy, it'll be magical.
Stop.
Listen, you guys,
No.
Make her
Okay.
up to fit anything. Magic, Miss Piggy. Trust me. Thanks, you guys.
Right, Piggy.
I'm going to have a Merry Christmas after all. Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please do put the penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got
Yeah.
the penny, I bet
Yeah.
it will do. If you haven't got the
You think this is a union busting situation?
Hey, it's Beaker.
Oh yeah, this song. Oh yeah, part 2.
I love when she headbangs.
This one's from like the 1700s, I think. This song. The 1700s. A lot of these are like really old, like traditional folk songs, or traditional like Christmas folk songs.
Traditional Muppet songs.
Right.
Miss Piggy, Miss Piggy.
And hit Gonzo.
We're finished.
Look at her hair.
I knew that. Get out of the way.
Rack. Is Miss Piggy the original girl boss?
Yes. Very much so.
Season is upon us now, a time for gifts and giving. As the year draws to its
Well, you should see her in this other PBS special I was talking about, the one where they did like the Muppets and the Sesame Street gang. Like the whole thing, like she's calling Kermit because they're at Fozzie Bear's mom's house in the country. And she's like, oh, I was just doing a thing, but I'm coming. And they're like, Kermit's like, there's a blizzard. Like, Miss Piggy, maybe you should just stay. Oh, nothing will keep me from getting to you. And she got there.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
You set my soul to dreaming. You've given back my joy in life and filled.
I feel like John Denver looks like everyone's like Midwest aunt.
Savior King was born that day.
There was a nice budget.
Baby just like you.
Oh yeah. This is probably like a recording that's being played and they're lip syncing to. Because there's no like mic on them.
The peace on earth fills up your time and brotherhood surrounds you. That you may know the warmth of love and wrap.
Well, I think like this is kind of just like an episode of the Muppet Show, but just Christmas themes. Pretty, like that's what it feels like. I don't know if it actually came out with the Muppet Show.
Well, I think it's a special officially.
Okay, yeah.
Merry Christmas, little Zach. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, little Zach.
Oh yeah, the Rankin Bass one.
Merry
Claymation. Burr Lives Matter.
He does.
He does matter.
Man, that's getting worse.
I don't know why.
It's the mic. Hold on. It's actually the mics over in that thing.
John
There's like
Denver and the Muppets.
something.
A Christmas Together will continue in a moment.
I'll spray those with connectivity spray between things.
Have yourself
Yes.
a merry
Oh, this is
Yes,
great.
Rolf.
Let your heart be
I love Rolf.
Not Clarence.
From now on, our troubles will
Claire.
be out of sight.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
I know.
From now on, our troubles will be
no, you know what? You know what
He's in trouble.
You know what tugs at your heartstrings is that like I'm reading about this, and it says here like he was a guest star on the Muppet Show, and that actually began a lifelong friendship with Jim Henson. Which is why he's like they clearly just got along. That's awesome.
Through the years because he's singing with Jim Henson right now, right?
Too good. I don't know who does Rolf.
I don't know how many voices he actually did.
So I think when he does kind of variations of this voice for a couple characters. It's just kind of the kind of raspy smoker's voice.
A lot better than the Very P. Diddy Christmas.
What?
So this is going to be better than a Very P. Diddy Christmas.
Did that happen?
No.
Oh, good.
Very P. Diddy.
I'm glad that.
White Christmas, white party Christmas.
Oh yeah, right.
With plenty of baby oil and a little
Tranquilizer and.
What have I done?
Oh no.
New production number you were planning for me.
Yes.
It's a
Don't
wonderful
look it
party.
up.
Now starring Fifi.
You already know.
Who is Fifi?
They already know.
Well,
I'll Carol in from them. Where is she?
Piggy, please wait. Listen.
I love how expressive the actual nose is.
But you.
It curls a bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I just have.
You are Fifi.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, John. No, Fifi is not me. Fifi is moi.
John Denver just got sexually assaulted by Miss Piggy. Live on TV.
It wasn't bad.
For the production number, places please.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Steve.
He is performed
Okay.
by Jim Henson.
I knew it.
Rolf was Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
A self-opening gift.
Oh shit! How'd they do that?
It's a mimic.
Oh shit! Man, I totally made my save against a mimic recently. Like last time I played. Like it was a treasure chest like bathed in light, and I was like, "That is a fucking trap." There's no way there's a treasure chest bathed in light right now. Yeah. What's going on in this number?
Suddenly he's a fucking nutcracker soldier.
They're going to war.
Uh-oh.
This is about to get very violent. There's going to be a bunch of like blue nutcrackers on the other side. They're going to massacre each other. This is a weird number. I'm not sure. So now John Denver is the Muppets.
We've got camaraderie, the thing that makes it easy to march in perfect harmony. We've got camaraderie.
Hey! This just makes me want to be in a high school theater production again.
Safe and sound, what a comfort to know that he's around 7 days a week.
Hey!
We tell each other terrible jokes and laugh hysterically. We've got camaraderie. You're looking at an army of blokes whose secret seems to be compatibility. Uniform shoes,
Our people.
pokey guns, fancy hats. Our future is as plain as ABC. It's A, B, C,
You know, I don't. Sorry. I don't think they practiced this with him. Like, when they're doing the spinning, there wasn't enough room for him.
Maybe he's just playing a character here.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Is like he was also turning the other way.
Yeah, but I think that there was no winning when they were all spinning and stuff. Like, it wasn't designed for the... They set him up to fail is what I'm saying. Honestly, he's not doing that bad, though. Well, here's the massacre. That was an interesting maneuver.
What's crazy is that like
Wait for me, Fifi. Wait for me.
he must have had
I
a
shall
secret
return.
love of this kind of performing, even though he wasn't great at it. Which is probably why he became a country singer in the first place. He loves performing, but he's not like great at the acting part. But
okay.
The Muppets is a great outlet for not great acting and still getting to kind of do it.
Yeah.
Because the Muppets aren't great. The Muppets are great, but they're not great for being great, you know? Yeah. And I bet Jim just loved it. That Jim was just like, nah, he's sweet. That'll pass.
If it takes forever, I will wait for you. For 1,000 summers, I will wait for you.
Huh.
Till you're back beside me, till I'm touching you.
Oh, so every now and again you see their legs. Like there's. Well, no, I don't. No. You don't see them naked if that's what you're saying. No.
No, but I'm saying, yeah.
Do they even have those parts?
I guess I have shown.
When all the waiting's done, the time when
Have you seen those chat roulettes with Kermit? And he's like inappropriate.
Yeah. I like that line where he's like, they had him, somebody had him,
Oh, look, they're okay. The big number they've been discussing the whole time is happening now.
I seem to
think.
remember doing this in a movie somewhere.
Was this Gone with the Wind or something? Oh no! See, this is what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be bad.
yeah.
All shout far out, Camarada.
Real. Hey, it's Santa Claus.
Oh shit! Back to square one. Damn, that was like some Toy Story shit.
I keep thinking I can talk on the side in omnidirectional.
The garments of life, be it tattered and torn.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of the soldier is weathered and worn. What child is this that was poverty born? The peace of Christmas Day. The branch that bears the bright holly, the dove that rests in yonder tree.
So I think this was one by a family called the Beers family, who had a few albums in the earlier '60s, and then the father of that family died in like 65 or something. So he passed before this came out, but the song became popularized not necessarily by this, but it became like a Christmas standard. But the Beers family, the guy himself doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she still had her arm around Kermit? Damn. She's a player.
Yeah, that's Miss Piggy.
Damn, dude.
Miss Piggy does what she wants.
Dang.
But she knows Kermit loves her.
Kermit's cool.
loves her.
Kermit's cool with it.
Don't hate the player though. Hate the team.
That's right.
Oh, she's right in between. Oh wait, is that nephew Kermit or is that real Kermit?
No, that's real Kermit.
Okay. I can never tell. He's just so tiny.
That's Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Everyone's here. Everyone I love is here.
Everyone I love is here. There's his weird nephew.
That plays his son in A Christmas Carol.
You know, you can't see Miss Peggy's left hand. You wonder where it is. It's
no, don't ruin the Muppets.
It's in his pants. It's in John Denver's pants.
Don't ruin the Muppets,
Her
Brian.
hand is in John Denver's pants.
Since this is such a very special season, I would like to share with you some of the very special story.
All right. Here it comes.
It came to pass that
Muppet
Joseph
Jesus.
went up from
Muppet
Galilee
Jesus, let's
unto
go.
the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, with Mary. his
No,
mother,
I
they're
think
puppets.
these are still.
who was great
Those are puppets.
child. And so it
They didn't
was
want
that
to risk
while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be
racial
delivered. And she brought forth
issues.
They look brown to me. I mean, that's...
swaddling clothes and laid them in a manger.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
There
there's
was no room for them in the end.
like it might be blasphemy or something.
But they're Muppets.
No, that's blasphemy.
That's a Jewish nose.
No, that's.
I'm being
Okay.
racist, but that's a Jewish
Okay,
nose.
John.
And there were
That's
in the
good,
same
though.
country
That's what we're talking about.
in the field,
I mean, I guess
their flocks
That's
at night,
politically correct.
he is a Jewish person. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you
All right,
good tidings.
you can
of
delete
great
that. I'm
joy.
sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But
That's okay.
it's still true. He's being politically correct before politically correct was politically correct.
I mean, he's maybe a little.
But I'm just saying he looks like a Muppet, which was blasphemous to me.
Yeah.
I thought.
That doesn't have to be. Muppets can be whatever.
Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem, behold, there came wise men from the east unto Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him.
Now, me being a pastor's kid, I've heard this story one too many times.
Man, I've
if I'm
been
being
part of
honest.
this story. I've done the plays. I went to
Well, there's this
Catholic
like
school myself.
There's this weird thing. It's like we have to tell the story every year in full, otherwise people will forget.
Well,
And it's
and
like
it's a bridge too.
we could take like 5 years in between. I think
Mary, his
you know.
mother, they fell down and worshipped him, and presented unto
Now, if
him
we don't
gifts of
remind
gold,
ourselves,
frankincense,
we'll forget
and
why
myrrh.
we're kind every Christmas.
Saying,
We can
"Glory to
rotate them,
God
you know,
in the
like
highest, and on earth
Thing that I think
peace,
sucks for Muslims
goodwill
is
toward
that
men."
like they're like Jesus is in there.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
Muhammad was just
Let earth receive her King.
right.
Jesus is it's like his arguments are really
Yeah. Let's just move on. Yeah.
Oh,
You Muppet.
everybody can.
You fucking Muppet.
Anybody can be a fuppet. A fucking Muppet. That's right.
Okay, now I do like this song, though. This is always the last song in a church service. At least in my dad's churches. Oh, they're actually singing the German.
Latin?
They're singing the German.
Oh, they're singing the German version.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it doesn't sound English.
And then he tells the story of the song in the middle of the song.
On December 24th, 1818, Joseph Mohr, the curate of a small parish in Oberndorf, Austria, gave a poem that he had written to a friend of his, Franz Gruber, who was also the organist and the choir director in that church. He asked
bad
Mr.
guy in
Gruber
Die
if he
Hard?
could write music for his poem, and that he might write it for 2 solo voices and guitar accompaniment. Because the organ being broken, he desperately wanted music to be part of their Christmas Eve service. Mr. Gruber wrote the music to a song that has become the most beloved of all Christmas carols, Stille Nacht, in English, Silent Night. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
Stille Nacht,
Stille Nacht. In heavenly peace.
Sleep in heavenly pieces.
You know, I've actually seen. I was gonna say I've actually seen a video one time that was like talking about like words and sentences in English, and then there was like some other like European languages, and then German, because it's English and then it's kind of soft, and then it's da.
Yes. Look at this kid. You see the kid just staring at the
all the
ceiling?
way back.
Yeah.
He's zoned out.
Yeah.
I feel the kid.
He's like, what is happening?
Oh, I understand that kid's feeling.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Piggy.
Merry
Muppet Christmas.
Numbness.
Merry Christmas.
Jonathan, right in front of
John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Be an original, be a pepper. And sugar-free
OG
Dr. Pepper,
Martin Luther.
the diet soft drink that tastes fattening, but it's not. And the DuPont Company. DuPont chemicals are essential in many new products you use every day.
Every day.
You and DuPont. There's a lot of good chemistry between us.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Happy New Year.
History. Happy New All right. Well, Merry Christmas. We're going to take a quick break, everyone. And when we come back, we are going to be discussing the tracks. You know how we do track by track breakdown. Oh, hold on. This is the DVD menu? Why do I have that? All right. All right, let's just play the DVD menu, yeah. All right, guys.
Might just play the DVD.
That was a good little watch along. I hope you enjoyed that. And we will see you all after the break. There's the break. There. Concept Hour. The Album Concept Hour. It's the Album Concept Hour. Yes, Nate, I'm just waiting for it to fade out, and then I'm clicking the studio mode. Welcome to the Album Concept Hour. Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. Welcome to the Album Concept Hour. I am your host, Brad LeBaron, and we are here for a very Merry Christmas episode of the Album Concept Hour. I'm very happy to have John and Dave with us. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Sleepy Dave's here.
Sleepy Dave is
Merry
here.
Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays to everybody.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Happy... I'm missing
Festivus.
some. Festivus for the rest of us, of course. And then, yeah, you know, and just a regular everyday day for some people.
Listen,
some people
everybody has goodwill
towards all things.
Towards all things, towards everybody.
And chickens.
Everything,
yeah. Let's all celebrate together.
There's a reason all those holidays were organized into 1 month.
Yeah. Mostly so we could all have the same day off or whatever.
Of course.
We watched, if you were following us, we just watched the John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together, and that's from 1979, and we're going to discuss the songs from the album as well as talk about the special that we just watched. But before we get into that, we're going to have a very Christmassy version of What Have We Been Listening To, the segment we start the show off with to kind of catch up with each other on our music stuff. Also, I've decided this is also a place in the podcast for music news, if there's any music news. You know what I mean? Because there's always something, you know what I mean? So I'll start today, and then we'll go to Nate, and then, did I introduce you, Nate? We got Nate on the podcast.
We got Nate.
Everybody, I'm here.
Nate's on the podcast.
Music movies tonight.
Yes. And other YouTubes.
We're really having a Christmas party tonight, It's nice.
Specials as.
What I have been listening to this week has been a lot of JPEG Mafia. I saw JPEG Mafia last Friday. It was a really, really good show. Just fucking the entire crowd was jumping and excited. So I went in and actually moshed. I don't usually mosh, Dave. You're usually more the mosh guy.
I'm out there sometimes
in this group, but I went out there for at least like half the show and had a really great time. JPEG killed it. It was one thing I took away from it is it's a lot more treble than your average hip hop show. You know what I mean? There's plenty of bass, but JPEG knows how to use the treble too. So anyway, JPEG Mafia was a lot of fun. Sorry about the buzzing, guys. I forgot. Oh, fuck. I forgot to fix that. That's what I've been listening to. Mostly some JPEG and related artists. And I kind of fucked up at the Music League this week. I forgot to vote. And I lost all my points for it this week. But,
rats.
Yeah. So apologies to any of the music group that listens to the show. Of course I listened to the John Denver stuff, but we'll talk about that. What about you, Nate? What have you been listening to lately? Yeah, or any music news on your side of the music world?
Time that you asked me this question on this show or a show in your universe orbit,
the Flyover State Park universe.
I pointed out how I was still a top listener of Megadeth in October of 2024.
Ah, yes.
This month I didn't really get that, but I got my YouTube Wrapped, and it was not surprisingly, like a lot of Baroness and Megadeth and Minecraft. But this month in particular, I've been like Minecraft soundtrack because.
Do you like listening to that to fall asleep or something?
No, actually,
okay.
Weirdly, like sometimes I'll play the Minecraft music. I'm a front desk person, and when people are coming in for interviews and they're just sitting there and don't like the silence all the time. So I sometimes play that Minecraft music for them, and they actually it's very soothing.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It is. It's a pretty good.
Yeah.
Artist for the year because I played it so much at work.
That'd be a great. Yeah, that'd be a great waiting room experience.
Yeah. But ultimately, I would plug Overkill this month, but not for any particular reason, just because I just got back in. They're this band, thrash metal band that are lesser known.
Yeah.
From New Jersey.
Joyzy.
Joyzy, yeah, and their mascot is Charlie.
They got a mascot.
Yeah. They've
Okay.
got he's a skeleton skull with like horns and then bat wings.
Tight.
And a lot of people think that Avenged Sevenfold stole that from them, and I think I've mentioned that on like maybe like a side B.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But yeah, they have like 25 something albums, and I'm trying out the ones that I thought I wouldn't like as much.
Yeah.
You know, they're a lot of the same flavor. They're an Iron Maiden essentially, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
in that
flavor.
area. Yeah. Okay.
The Iron Maiden of thrash, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, that sounds.
That's
that
good
sounds.
endorsement,
Yeah.
Hope you like them.
Hope you like them. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know if we increased your love of these groups. What about you, Dave? You been jamming on anything new or any cool music news that you're aware of?
So with music, been jamming on. We got we spent a few time messing around with our kitchen because we got a new dishwasher. We had to unplug the old one. We're putting the new one in tomorrow, but we need some. I wanted some like energy while we're like fucking around with the dishwasher. So had Iron Maiden, Some Sun threw the record on while we were just messing around in the kitchen.
Okay.
For music, just a lot of Brother Ali after I found out he was coming in town in a couple days. So
yeah, you mentioned that.
Getting jazz, like do
Yeah.
I go see it maybe?
Yeah.
Not bad price, and it's in Majestic, which is just a nice size. No, the perfect size venue I like.
Yeah. Majestic is a good size.
It's not too big. It's not like that. The Barrymore, like kind of perfect for me.
Yeah.
Like anything bigger, I just like not a fan of. But
there's like one of them that like it's like the angle almost makes me like nauseous or something. Like I don't have to drink much, and then like I think it's that location, but yeah,
maybe.
Anyway, it might just be what I'm drinking when I'm at the venue.
Maybe some homemade. Sneak some stuff in.
No, it's just it was they had what was it called? It's like turbo something. Some beer.
Turbo
Warp Speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would always get Warp Speed when I was at that venue, and
that was the kitchen you worked
fast.
Music news.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to have music news. I just wanted to introduce that as an idea for this segment. You know, just because.
Did see a poster. Our main Nico is quitting drumming. So his last show was going to be was a few days ago. I think they played Brazil or Rock in Rio. I think they played one of the bigger shows they have. So I think that was the last show he went out on. So just a few nights ago.
Dang, that's a long time.
I think.
But I'm sure they already had it lined up.
Yeah,
it wasn't just
Probably my knees literally can't handle this anymore.
It was. I mean, there's like the touring life is definitely tough. I mean, when they're a band that tours nonstop.
Well, I don't know how drummers do it as long as they do sometimes because like they
have to have so much energy.
There's so many parts of your body are moving.
I mean, the former drummer
Primus,
Nick Menz, recently in like the last 10 years died of a heart attack on stage in his own like solo thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's it's like some Vince Guaraldi shit.
Like
speaking of Christmas.
Doing what you love, but I mean.
Well, I mean, I always wonder how the Def Leppard guy does it. Because he's the drummer, with one arm and stuff.
Oh,
but he does it.
That's
he's
just
still
pure
part of the
determination,
band, you know?
man.
Like,
he turned one of his other legs into an arm.
Yeah.
Well, because he came back after the accident, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, like we found the technology for you, like
miracle.
give it a shot, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if you think you can come back, you know, and he
well, yeah, I mean, Travis Barker did that once too.
He lost an arm?
Well, no, he lost an arm once. He grew it back.
Just
a scratch.
No, but he was in he was in some kind of accident. It wasn't the big airplane accident that like brought them back together, but he was in an accident and his arm was just, busted. So he ended up doing a very similar thing with his drum set. John, what have you been listening to?
Actually, some Lonely Island.
Oh, okay.
Because let me tell you, these kids don't know what Lonely Island is at work.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
because like I was working with him and he was like teaching me some shit and he was like, yeah, man, I love Akon, man, because we were listening to an Akon song and I was like, yeah, man, Akon's great, like, and I was like, yeah, the shit he did with Lonely Island is just excellent, and he was like, well, I don't know, I don't know what that is, and I'm just reminded of my age, because that was so big. Like all the stuff they did, like Justin, like Dick in a Box.
Well, yeah, like that was
Mother
definitely,
Lover,
a really
church classic.
Yeah, big.
I just, or On a Boat.
Yeah.
On a Boat, motherfucker.
Yeah,
it was just really, really, really good
well,
stuff.
that one album, like a lot of those were like really big, like YouTube hits and stuff. Like,
well, that was the early age. That's actually why it hit so hard, because they did Lazy Sunday.
That's right. Yeah, that was the precursor.
Hits on YouTube.
Yeah,
it was just a couple minutes long.
Yeah. And there was the Chronic
Lazy
Chronicles of Narnia.
The Chronic Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
I got one thought on music news other than what other people have said, by the way.
Yeah.
Did anybody else hear about the fact that some people were mad about their Spotify Wrapped?
Oh.
What were they mad about?
So,
Just the weird genre AI stuff?
I think it was more... so... I don't use Spotify, but I now understand that it was probably about people who were like... It was using data from, like, a certain point in the year to another point in the year, and didn't necessarily... Like, they were mad about what it reflected.
Yeah, it was a really weird one this year.
Was a little bit
weird. It was very clear there was some AI help.
Yeah. But my asshole brain just wants to be like, what do you mean your Spotify rap sucked? That's the shit you listened to, you asshole, for the last fucking year. Why?
Well, yeah, Spotify Wrapped is something that you talk about a lot if you're proud of it, and then like if you're not proud of it, then you're just like, oh, what the hell?
I don't got that.
Is my music bad? My taste that bad?
Like, I'm okay with my the fact that my YouTube end of year thing, YouTube Rewind, whatever it's mostly Minecraft, because like I know that most of the music I played was idly playing in the background of my life.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just want to say that people were mad about their Wrapped, and it's like, get bent. It's your Wrapped.
It's your Wrapped.
It's your music.
Hey,
it's your taste.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yep. Well, and that's a wrap on this segment, guys. We're gonna get into.
I also am listening to a lot of Christmas music, obviously.
Right.
And just wrap that up. I'm listening to a lot of Charlie Brown music. Like that's just wonderful jazz music. Like we covered last year.
Yeah, it might shoot up to our #1 episode. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to keep on doing numbers, but that one has been rising. But
Christmas season.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into let's set the stage a little bit. We have the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas Together from 1979. Now, the Muppets had already had a lot of stuff going by this point. A couple big hits.
The Muppet Show.
I believe the Muppet Show had already been going.
The Muppet Movie.
There's several Muppet movies, probably by this point.
I think there he took Manhattan, or was that the 80s?
I think that was after this. I want to say
that was after this. It was like 84, 85.
Yes. Oh, of course.
They started.
Sesame Street was first.
Yeah.
They were in the
That's
60s.
the crossover market to be like, okay, well, look at the people watching the children. Over to the.
Yeah.
Dude, no, that's best part. One of the best parts of the Muppet movie is when they're driving. And they see Big Bird on the side of the road. And like, you want to come with us? We're going to Hollywood. And he's like, nah, I'm going to New York. I'm breaking into public television, Beautiful moment. Just a beautiful hidden gem. So.
Yeah. This is like the golden age of Muppets.
Puppetry.
I definitely grew up with a lot of Muppet stuff. What about you, Nate? Were you into Muppets in your family at all?
I think my family was like Muppet agnostic.
Okay. Okay. Indifferent.
We didn't necessarily seek out the Muppets, but we did enjoy some of the Muppets.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Island and Muppet Christmas Carol.
Those two, I think maybe are the top tier.
That's maybe a generational thing for me, but
yeah,
dude,
I do feel like those are S tier.
And Michael Caine are goats.
Ugh.
Of British.
They're actual goats.
Well, you know it's
they climb up mountains.
Well, you know what's great about the Muppets Christmas Carol is that was actually like the last production that Jim Henson like signed off on and was part of. He like died before it was like released.
Oh yeah.
You know, but
That's
that was
right.
like the last thing that he was a part of, and that's just a beautiful thing.
I wouldn't know Bob Marley, to be honest. If
Man
it
Love
wasn't for
Christmas.
fucking Muppet Treasure Island.
Dude, I'm so, yeah, me.
We're jamming. Hope you like jamming too. It was like, what is that song? And then you go look it up on fucking LimeWire or Napster, or
Yeah, right, yeah.
13 in 2003.
Yeah. So yeah, I will say that this is definitely not up to that level. You know what I mean? Those are like some of the stuff we're talking about, like especially Muppet Treasure Island, and you know, I mean, I don't want shit talk this thing we're about to talk about.
I mean, this is right up there with the Muppet Show.
Oh, this is right up there.
Christmas
Yeah.
brand so that Muppet Christmas Carol could fly.
That's yes, exactly.
What's crazy about all the Muppet stuff is that it's all on the same level. There's stuff that has more popularity, but it's all, if you watch all of it, it's all on the same, especially like into the 90s. Like,
yeah,
you know, you could talk. Although I did love the Muppet movie with Gonzo.
Oh, the space one.
Oh yeah.
That was
So
that was one of
Muppets
my
in
favorites
Space.
too. Yeah, I watched that a
fan of
lot
one.
when I was
Generational thing though, again. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that was a wonderful film.
Yeah, I think I probably watched that one more than any of them, if I'm being honest.
I had the VHS
because Gonzo was my guy. But yeah, so we have this Muppets thing. We're also hearkening back to an age of Christmas specials that were every year there was some kind of variety show Christmas special thing or multiple coming out, and so it's something that we do every now and again. Still, every now and again, like Netflix will do like a Valentine's Day or holiday. They got a Sabrina Carpenter holiday special coming out, but like this used to be like a just an occurrence that back when there was a kind of a unified culture that everyone
and like 6 stations to watch.
Yeah, exactly. 6 stations to watch. They tried to cram all of the entertainment they could into these variety show things. This is like kind of in that vein. It's not a variety show per se. They're mostly just having like a SNL style Christmas thing and singing some songs as they go. So what they start though with is the 12 Days of Christmas.
Literally the opener.
Yep. We have covered this on the show, of course. We did a Christmas special last year where we covered the 12 Days of Christmas. So here is their rendition.
Swimming 6 geese a laying 5 geese 4 calling birds 3 French hens 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
Yep. You've all heard it. This one I think is probably like probably the most popular one on this album,
well,
because I've heard this before, and I don't think I've heard any of the other ones.
Like that Miss Piggy 5 golden rings.
Well, she just says gold too. It's just 5 gold rings. Like it's she does it her own way, It's like
I feel like this rendition has a certain sauce to it, which I think comes from the fact that Jim Henson created all these different Muppet characters.
Yeah, you get to hear a little bit of each character.
And they're all attributed to a different gift.
Yeah,
and so it's like Miss Piggy is like 5 gold rings. Would any of the men in the room like to give me at least one of them?
Right, yes, yeah. I forget how desperate she is. But
she's great though. I mean,
She's
well, you know what's
she's a cougar for sure. You know?
What's crazy is
she's a pig, but she's a cougar.
Like all these Muppets are like done, especially in the like these days. You know, like we're like the golden age of like the Muppets. We're like talking about like 3 guys.
Yeah, no, that
You
it is
know,
surprising.
It's
like yeah,
it's
how
like Jim Henson, Dave Goles,
Frank Oz.
Frank Oz.
Yeah, Frank Oz in there.
He was Yoda, right?
Yoda
There
and
might even be like one
Yoda,
other
and he's
person.
is Yoda. Is he Kermit too?
No.
Okay,
It's
no.
Kermit is
Isn't Jim Henson?
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson was Kermit. Okay.
Jim Henson is Kermit. If you hear him talk, there's a wonderful documentary on Disney Plus, by the way. But if you hear him talk, he sounds
Kermit
he
is Jim
Kermit.
Henson.
I lost my access to Disney Plus.
This might sound kind of like a weird. I don't know how to describe it.
Thank you,
Maybe
Jake.
we'll watch
for
it one day.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Thank you, Jake, for all of the Disney Plus time that you gave me by letting me sign into your Disney Plus account. It has lapsed, and I am no longer able to get into it because I am not in your family.
Mm-hmm.
But I thank you for all the times
Adoption.
I was able to watch stuff. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, I was saying how I was about to say how I feel like Kermit is sort of like he's in universe, but he's sort of Jim Henson's way of fourth walling the commentary on the greater Muppet.
That's true. Yeah,
He is Jim Henson.
He's like the
Jim
he's like the Deadpool.
within
He's like the Deadpool of the Muppets.
Yeah.
That's why he's
Yeah.
the boss.
Yeah.
Everyone looks to Kermit. That's
Yeah.
everyone looked to
That's
Jim.
true. They do like follow like
Jim had a
he's got
wonderful
the-
team.
Yeah, I do love that the leader is like the small, humble guy. Like I always enjoyed that about their whole setup. You know.
That was always Jim, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Jim was Kermit.
But I will say one thing.
Kermit
you know,
was Jim.
Kermit is incredibly depressed all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was Jim.
Like I know that's
His
kind of
wife
his
would
character's.
say the same
That's
shit.
kind of his character's bit
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's
But
just a little green.
it's just yeah, right. But
He's just trying to get over the rainbow, you know.
one thing I want to talk about though about the 12 Days of
Why
Christmas.
he spread so much love.
I learned a lot about the 12 Days of Christmas this time, and I'm just going to dump some information on you guys so you can share it with your family.
Information dump.
Christmas. We got the first of all, it originates the 12 Days of Christmas goes back to the like. Okay, it stopped. Good. The thousands. So like, oh shit again. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, we need a rag.
Oh
We got
shit!
a rag?
Oh no!
Do we have a rag?
We need a rag.
Anyone on the internet see a rag in view of the camp? I am useless. I'm panicking.
We're all panicking.
I'm having
We're all panicking.
A
Oh
mild
God!
panic disorder.
Okay, I'm just gonna dump it all on the
I'm
carpet.
gonna take this opportunity.
Go for it. Go for it.
Technical difficulties.
Technically difficult.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
take
you.
that towel.
All right. Thank you for.
I don't.
It's okay. We got.
The less the ink is stained, the better.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and let me see that.
It's your couch, bro.
Okay. All right. All right. We're good.
This is the kind of thing you get to witness when you watch the live show.
Yes.
And
Most of this will be cut out.
eventually, if we build up an audience, this
I-
live show may be
I do like.
behind a paywall. So
I like you try to christen the couch almost every episode now.
Yeah. Woo! I'm gonna need to like make some kind of like shelf that comes off out this way, you know, and I can just, yeah.
Adjust and.
Or I should put a pillow under this actually.
Get like for a band, like their little stand, and you can play like your
Yeah.
music notes and just have
Yeah.
like your stuff right.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll continue to describe the 12 Days of Christmas while we're doing this. So it started in France and French and England origin. around the 1000s, they were, did your earphone thing come off? Shit. But yeah, it's been around for a long time. The 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas Day. All right, that's when the first day of the 12 days of Christmas.
I did not know that.
Yes, that's something I learned that I didn't know either. There's the first 7 days basically are birds, variations of birds that I would assume that they eat during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
The French hen just meant foreign bird. French was just kind of saying that it's not from England, because in France they sometimes say that it is an English bird. And then the golden rings they think might be the ringed pheasant, collie bird, blackbird. That's actually a blackbird. And it's a Stone Cold classic. They're crazy about them birds.
Turduncan.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a British song.
It's mostly like sung in Britain, but it's British and French kind of origin.
Well, they're right next
They showed
to
up
each
around
other,
the same
so.
time. Yeah.
I
All right.
always think Brits and French.
Hey, Doge. There's not a lot of room here, Doge. I'm sorry.
I always think Brits and French were just like relatives at one point, and they said,
Pretty
"Fuck
much.
you."
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
And they've just been at war with each other ever since.
All right.
Anyways.
Well, I'm gonna move right along because I'm just completely kerfuffled. This next track, that was a big kerfuffle. Yeah.
Gotta love live, just like Saturday Night Live.
It's Father's Day Live.
Right.
Wacky.
That's right.
All right. So then we
Live
can move
from
on
Brad's
to
room.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. They haven't quite set up a plot yet in the actual special for this song. They did kind of like do two songs, just hard cold open to them, and then they get to the plot. But here's Have Yourself a Very Little Christmas.
Very merry little Christmas.
Have yourself a really tiny Christmas. All right.
Have yourself.
That's nice. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
Oh yeah, this one's actually like I want to say 20 minutes into the special.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, great
Well,
use of the characters.
Yeah.
Are
Apollo, bud, you gotta go lie down. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, he's cute though, but that's why I was like.
Oh no.
He's just.
But these characters became like he basically introduced all these characters in like what, the late '60s. They become like
think so.
instantly iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's the thing about them. They're
It's like
so.
when McDonald's makes grimace
Well,
and fucking
it's like-
McDonald. Like every kid knows what that is now.
It's
Yeah.
because
The
it's
Hamburglar.
crazy.
The Hamburglar, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the evolution
Fry
of
Guys.
puppets that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's a really humanization of puppets. Like everybody loves Sesame Street.
Well, yeah, like I
Mo-
don't know
most
if
people,
I don't know if
kinda thing, you know,
anyone's ever gonna.
like, most people love the fucking Muppets.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever gonna do it like that. You know what I mean?
I know,
because
and
like people
well,
have
it's
like
you can't go beyond this with.
well, people have like replicated the style of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, Crank Yankers, you know, infamously, you know, had some of the Muppet style.
Mm-hmm.
But like you know, so it's been they've mocked the style, but you cannot mock the heart, or you can't you know replicate
can't
the heart
remake
of
that.
Muppets. You know.
No.
Um,
Jim Henson was the heart.
Hold on, Nate. Can you let him out? I think he wants to get out of
I
the.
got it.
Okay, thank you. I'll try not to spill it. But yeah, that one had a Ralph, the Muppet dog. One of my favorite Muppets, hands down. Paul, go lay down, bud. Go lay down. We love you. Go lay down.
Ralph is.
I don't want to hear the comments, people. Sorry.
Ralph the dog Muppet is also one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He's
we made the dog leave the room so we could talk about the dog Muppet.
You really want to talk about the dog in the room, huh?
I don't want him to get jealous. Yeah, he does that. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
He's really good at that.
Yeah.
He's the best pupper in the world.
He's a
is
good
what
pupper.
He is.
He's a good pupper. Much like
Right.
Rolf. This
Right.
Rolf, you looked it up, was Jim Henson.
Yes.
Really, really enjoyed this rendition of "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Well,
originally sung by Judy Garland. This track, yeah, not written by her, but
I did not know
sung by
that.
her.
Judy.
Oh my gosh, dude.
In
Side note.
New Orleans, something with Orleans in it, some famous old movie.
Side note.
Oh.
Did you know or forget that her daughter is Liza Minnelli?
Yep.
No one.
Oh right, yeah. I keep on like I remember watching Arrested Development. Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
No.
Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, this is what's really cool about this track is that John Denver actually like appeared on the Muppet Show first as a guest, and then that's how he met Jim Henson, and then those two just kind of started a lifelong friendship. That's why John Denver's done so much stuff, because I think there's at least another special. In the 80s, you know, like, and he really, him and Jim really got along really well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I've only seen like a couple episodes of the like, you know, Muppets show or whatever.
Oh, dude, it's on Disney Plus. It's great.
Oh, don't remind me.
The music stuff is wonderful.
Yeah.
The music's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I again, this is a great track. The Judy Garland track, of course, is classic, top tier Christmas tune in my opinion, and it's just so sweet, you know. It's just a simple, sweet message, and I do like this one, the Peace Carol. Here's a little bit of that.
Bright holly, the dove that rests in yonder tree, the light that shines for all to see, the peace of Christmas Day, the hope that has slumbered for 2,000 years.
For 2,000 years.
That part just now that we heard before, particularly makes me think of like Neil Young and 2,000 years.
Yes.
Yeah, it has his voice to it.
You're right. Yeah.
I do like the Christmas with the country twang. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah.
And I like this old, the old feeling to it. John Denver is truly a legend.
He's truly a legend.
Well, I mean, like Jim Henson too, like, cause
John Colorado.
like he was part of the music, you know, like he I mean, like, listen to you know.
So wait, what is his like big hit? I can't, like, he's one of those artists, like, I can't just think of a hit when I think
Are
of.
we talking about Jim Henson?
John Denver.
Oh, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado.
Okay.
Take me home, country road.
But he didn't write that one though.
No,
he just
wrote
played
all that shit.
Take Me Home, Country Road.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Denver.
That's his.
Oh, you know.
He was a
we
writer.
must have, I think we did cover
him
him on side B. We must have talked about that song. Yeah.
And it was funny because, like,
West Virginia. That's right, because we didn't have a West Virginia album.
Mama, take me
He's
home.
talking about the western part of Virginia, not the state.
Oh,
right.
Interesting.
Because he's talking about a certain part of,
Okay.
He mentions Shenandoah Valley or something like
Yeah.
that.
Right. He's very specific.
Virginia,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. I'm starting to remember.
That song was merged into like two other big country hits, like for like the CMA's like 50th anniversary.
Oh yeah, that's one of those country
really,
songs
like,
that is just, you know, instant classic.
He is he's big.
He's a big dude.
And even though he's just
he's about
country,
as big as those.
But he's so pure. But
big
he's
as those
not.
glasses you wear.
And that's why he just like he really crossed a lot of genres too. You know.
Yeah.
Even with his simple country music, a lot of people listen to him.
Mm-hmm. So this one, I mentioned this during the watch through, but it's written by the Beers family. There was a family that did a Christmas album, and this is one of the tracks they used. The next song is like attributed to the Beers family on Wikipedia, but as far as I can tell from our research, it's not connected to them at all. But a Wikipedia guy, whoever you are, get on it, please.
Citations needed.
Yeah, I did notice a few like mistakes in this Wikipedia page actually. So it's not well cited, this one.
That's sad.
But I'd be glad to tell you all the corrections that need to be made. But yeah, this one I'm reminded of just when it comes to like the Christmas Peace or whatever, the name of the track, the Peace Carol. I am immediately reminded of the World War I armistice, the Christmas armistice thing, where they all, like the German soldiers and the English soldiers, stopped fighting for a day, and
there was an armistice, and they decided to meet or they didn't decide to. This just happened spontaneously. Like all on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Had a similar tradition, and they met with big candles at the middle of their trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like
what
one
started
of the
that song.
Yeah.
Sang together, even though they were different languages.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just
Christmas
reminded of that.
We need that as
moment.
you know.
I mean, and the soldiers too, of course, are both oppressed by the ruling class.
Well, that's what the. Well, yeah, that's what was the beautiful part of it. It was like it's not like their like superiors were like, you guys are like. It's not like their superiors are like, oh, you guys can hang out today. They were like, you know what? Fuck all the superiors today. We're gonna hang.
Day.
Yeah, I need a fucking day off of these goddamn trenches. Shit. Yeah, so that's what I'm reminded of. And we were talking about this a little bit, but yeah, this does come from a time where, they're telling the Christian Christmas story, and there's a lot of mention of 2,000 years, and they're not like too in your face about it, but it definitely there's a few times where it kind of is reminiscent of being in church on Christmas morning and hearing the tale again.
Dude, I watched so many Christmas movies, man. I love them.
I know, yeah, and I'm a pastor's kid, and I've heard this story many times. But yeah, so this I really enjoy this track,
it's a really
and then we
good
get
story.
Christmas is Coming.
Finished. Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, that's another old traditional one that goes back to, I think it was the 1800s. And I was doing my research on that one. So yeah, I believe it's Netherlands origin. I might be wrong. I didn't take good notes for this episode.
No, you just say you did, but those notes got washed away.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's what happened. The good notes got
There's a lot of those
washed
weird
away.
Things, like earlier I mentioned Indulce Jubilo, and I won't go back into that, but because you could probably just like insert the thing from. But,
right.
Also,
I'll definitely do that.
Sleeves.
Oh, Green Sleeves. Yeah.
Was just like a thing that fucking King Henry VIII apparently wrote on a little ditty that he wrote for.
You mean King Henry VIII's friend?
Yeah.
Random whoever friend that he never ever gave credit.
Yeah, his in-house music producer.
Yeah.
There's a muse.
He's like, that sounds really cool. That's mine now.
Yeah.
You're my muse.
No,
Yeah.
but I just think it's interesting.
No, Green Sleeves.
I don't think it was intended for Christmas, and it becomes this like Christmas thing.
Yeah. There are certain things that like just pre-exist it and then kind of just feel like winter and kind of just get included.
Well, again,
you know?
like, when you listen to stuff like this, like I've been thinking about it a lot listening to Christmas music.
Yeah.
How culture is so important in that too. And we all grew up in an age where Christmas was just really important, and snow and the goodwill that kind of happens, It's just it just all points like north.
Well, it's a great
at this time of year.
It's a great excuse to get together inside, in the cold season, and forget about the fact that it's the cold season. You know what I mean? And one thing I did learn, doing research is, I guess I didn't realize how connected to England Christmas is.
Oh my God!
It really is an English holiday more than anything. It is celebrated in France. Obviously they.
Well, when you say Christmas, you're meaning our version of, because
there's
also the Eastern Orthodox, which celebrate it on January 7th.
Well, yeah, that would be one of the last days of Christmas, I think, of the 12.
Yeah, and it's also, and I also think that it's I also think that it has to do with the fact that the calendar used to be a couple weeks behind.
Oh yeah, there is part of that. Part of that is
Yeah,
they're still figuring it out. Yeah.
There's something there about the reason why. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I did read a little bit about that being part of the 12 days.
I think there's very few cultures like the UK and the US that celebrate it in this commercialized way.
Well, no.
The UK.
You always have to.
I was gonna say the UK is less commercialized, I think, than because when you watch a UK Christmas special, it really is about just straight up goodwill and it's not about presents usually, It's more about family and gifts. But America definitely, of course, we have our consumerist twist to it.
Well, what you have to remember is our basic spinal structure is an English.
Well, we're an English colony at the end of the day.
Structure at the end of the day, but we've created this really Americanized multi-faceted version of Christmas.
Well, I was gonna say one more.
That is our own.
Yeah, I was gonna say one more thing though about the English thing. The fact that English is one of the places that celebrates it the most and the furthest back makes sense because it comes from pagan traditions, which they would have been practicing in earlier England. So
and then they were forced to change because of the Roman Empire.
Yeah. Well, and so I learned a lot about Christmas this time around.
Speaking of
but
the Roman Empire, what about the
baby?
Baby just like you.
I was gonna say you're about to announce the song, right? Well, here's a baby just like you. What baby are they talking about? No idea.
And
here we go.
It's just a wish, a dream I've told from days when I was young. Merry Christmas, little Zachary. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, little Zachary.
Merry Christmas.
It made me think of could this be a B-side from The Wall? Roger Waters quality to it.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, he's got a couple of weird sing-songy. Yeah.
Well, it was echoey and ethereal.
Yeah.
There too.
Yeah. And Zachary, by the way, is his adopted son. So he is from his first marriage. So he wanted to give a little shout out to his son on the Muppets special. I thought that was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
From his marriage with Anne Martell. And this is the first one on the soundtrack, at least, that is written by John Denver. The past four that we listened to were others, just old standards. It's a very, the lyrics are very peaceful, love on earth, hippie stuff, which I like, He's let me see if I can pull some of those up. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I didn't set this up. Let's go. Merry Christmas, little Zachary. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you.
Baby, just like you. This is totally going to be worth it, guys.
Oh, it always is. It always is.
Christmas time when I was young, the magic and the wind, but colors dull and candles dim, and my
dark my standing on. Huh. Is this the right track? Oh, right. I like this. This is the line. That I've come with my gift too. That peace on earth fills up your time. That brotherhood surrounds you. That you may know the warmth of love and wrap it all around you. I just like that declaration. His gift is this declaration of really nice things. These words, these are good words, and that's my gifts to you. All right. Anyway, here's Deck the Halls.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La la la.
La 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 la. Okay.
La 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 la.
All right.
La 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 la.
Everyone loves Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls is fun. Yeah.
Everybody loves
It's
Deck
the
the Halls.
classic.
It's one of the best.
It's classic.
If you're gonna
One of the best Christmas songs
ever. If you're gonna do a Christmas
There's
special, you gotta play Deck the Halls.
Wait,
I mean,
now-
come on.
Now you want to do a comic book, comic book guy. Best Christmas song ever.
Yeah. That guy's fun. Deck the Halls. What do we even have to say? It's from the 1700s. Did you guys know that? This one goes way back.
Yeah.
You know. There's
Probably
now
a British song too.
yeah, definitely. Deck the Halls with.
Definitely the song that comes on when your mom is like, "Time to decorate the house," because that's what they were. Also
Oh my
doing
God.
when they sang the song
Huh.
at the time.
Well, yeah, I guess the song
deck
is
the boughs-
yeah.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Yeah.
That's right. Just running through the house with like holly, like wreath. You know, you're just like covering everything. You're like, yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
evergreens and just like
Yeah.
put them around your shit.
Yeah.
So it looks more
Yeah.
alive and lively.
Yeah, because everything's
Happy
dead outside.
Holidays.
Yeah, and you're just hoping, just praying that you'll live through the winter. Yeah, because it's not guaranteed at that point. I can see why they were like celebrating. They're like, this could just remember, for any of us, this could be our last winter. Like,
Tis the season to be
that's true for
jolly.
any of us.
Yeah,
honestly.
Tis the season to be jolly is a little bit of a ableist threat in a way of like, oh, you got seasonal affective disorder. Oh, you don't like the winter. Well, suck it up.
Suck it up.
You
Be
gotta
jolly.
be jolly, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, this is the season to be jolly.
I mean,
Be
what
happy
is
and be giving?
What is A Christmas Carol if not a town full of people gaslighting a depressed old man?
Yeah.
Like,
well, listen. The point of A Christmas Carol is that they're depressing and gaslighting the right man, though.
Yeah.
This man has millions of dollars sitting in his
that's
gold
true.
tank
That's true. He is
that
a
he's
millionaire.
not
I don't care.
using because-
I don't care
and
if he's
going
depressed.
home,
You're right.
and he's not living like a rich
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He's going home and like burning one log to warm him up just enough,
Yeah, dude.
so he can eat his food.
The
you
kind
know,
the kind of shit he's on, man.
Yeah,
you might get a visit
what are
from
you gonna
Luigi.
do with that? You don't have any family left. What are you gonna do with that? You need to do something with that.
Okay. By the way,
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Speaking
I'm
of all this
sorry.
morbid
That's my
stuff, though,
thing about the
this is a Christmas song about death. This is when the river meets the sea.
Like a flower that has blossomed
gotta say is when the river meets the sea, Palestine will be free.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah!
Woo! Free Palestine.
That's my cue to be.
No, I'm not trying to get all political at all. I just,
Yeah.
you know. But no,
Yeah.
the title just screamed to me that I had to be.
No. Well, yeah. That's like part of the the slogan, right? Yeah. There's stuff to read into there.
Shout, let it all out.
These are the things I can do with it. Is that your favorite Christmas tune, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, shout. My favorite Christmas movie is excuse me, Batman Returns.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's Batman Returns. There's Die Hard. There's Die Hard's kind of played out at this point for a Christmas movie. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It is a Christmas movie. You're gonna have to move in a second, Apollo, unless you're gonna talk. You have something to say? You have something to say? No, he doesn't have something to say.
You're a dog.
All right, but so this track is about death, though. As our souls are taught to fly, as our souls will leave this land most peacefully, though our minds be filled with questions, in our hearts will understand when the river meets the sea. So it's like it's got a real like walking into the ocean kind of vibe. This track, you know what I mean? And it's about the peaceful transition into death and stuff. But I do gotta say, I think it's a strange inclusion in these tracks. Okay, Paul,
it's not like they ran out of Christmas songs.
Yeah, no. Like there's more Christmas tracks on the actual special. Like this isn't on the special. I don't think. I don't remember hearing this track.
Kickbacks.
Yeah,
from Big Christmas.
But yeah, it's I mean, it's like I don't know. I guess it's a nice tune. Like, this was actually also sang on the what was it? It was sang on Jimmy Kimmel, I think, and it's usually sung by Robin the Frog. And it was oh yeah, that's right. This is the one that was from an earlier Muppet Christmas special, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. So this is the only one that was from a different Muppets project, and wound up on this. But yeah, that's the one of the few Christmas songs about death that I know of. Yeah. But yeah, here's Little Saint Nick. Here's track 8. There it is. Yes.
At a frightening speed with a half a dozen deer.
Can you guys guess who that song is covering? That's a cover.
Little Beach Boy cover, huh?
That's a Beach Boy song. Yep. That's a Beach Boy song. Yeah, you really can tell. They're definitely putting it. They're definitely putting in there.
There's nothing.
Like that's like Brian Wilson all the way. You know. Oh, and it's kind of a fun track because it's like it's a play on the old like they had a lot of songs about cars. You know, they had like Little Deuce Coupe. You know, they had huh? Oh yeah, he's got a lot of he sheds a lot of hair. Yeah, but yeah, it's a car song about his sleigh. It's kind of cool actually, like. Instead, like it's like a song that would normally be about singing about a cool car. They're instead singing about Little Saint Nick and his badass sleigh.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the same feel of "Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gonna make it to town."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who's that? Who's that by? Is that Twisted Sister or something?
No. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Chuck Berry.
Okay.
That is Chuck Berry.
Okay.
No, that run, Rudolph. Santa's gotta make it to town.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
very much Chuck Berry.
Yeah. But yeah, I love this little section here. Just a little bobsled. We call it Saint Nick, but she'll walk a toboggan with a 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with a ski for a wheel. And when Santa hits the gas man, just watch her peel. Just like
peel, Daddy-o.
It's just so cool. I don't know. And I love, of course I chose the part that I chose because it had animal. We got a bit of Dr. Teeth at the end here. We got their whole group. What was their group called again? Dr. Teeth and the
Electric Mayhem.
The Electric Mayhem. That's right. Yeah. And they were like a big part of the first Muppet movie, right? Like they were.
Yes.
Yeah, like I feel like they
found
never
them in a church.
Yeah, they never really had a bigger role
It's
after
really
that.
funny.
But like
they found them in a church, and then they gave them the script to read, so they knew the story, and then they wound up coming at the end. That's the abridged version of their part of the movie, by the way. Sorry for spoilers, but
so yeah, spoilers
really
for
funny.
this
That
40
is
or
what-
50-year-old
that is what
movie.
happens.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, that's a fun track. I enjoy some, we enjoy some Beach Boys on the album Concept Hour.
We've done it once or twice.
We've done it a couple times with our good friend Jim. This next track, we might as well just go all the way through. This next track is, does anybody want to take a break?
I'd take a smoke.
You want to take a little quick break? Okay. We'll take a quick break.
Back.
We'll take a
I'll be
quick break, and when we come back, we'll be listening to Noel, Christmas Eve, 1913. So don't go anywhere. Oh, welcome back. We're back from our break. And we are here to finish off this discussion about John Denver and the Muppets.
Muppets.
A Christmas celebration. A Christmas Together, 1979. And, of
still
course...
today, A Christmas Together for the album concept.
It is still, all these years later, Christmas. Here is Noel, Christmas Eve, 1913.
Then sped my thoughts to olden times, to that first of Christmases, when shepherds who were watching heard music in the field.
Man, 111 years later.
You know why Jim Henson fell in love with this man? Like he was just like they got along on so many levels, and then he's just like, yeah, you can.
You can sing on my
that
show.
message, you know.
Yeah. That's a nice track. I do appreciate that track. This one is originating from a poem by a Robert Bridges. Obviously from 1913, Noel, Christmas Eve. This one feels pretty John Denver-y, you know. I think that some of these songs, like, you know, of course, just sound Christmassy because they're Christmas songs, but yeah, every now and again you can really hear the John Denver, and I think this is one of those tracks. Although he could be singing about like a completely different guy, and I wouldn't know. But
no, he's pretty John Denver-y.
Yeah,
being John Denver. Yeah.
Let's see. And the shepherds who were watching heard music in the fields. They sat there and they marveled, and they knew that they could not tell whether it were angels or bright stars a singing. Okay. So yeah, talking.
They saw some shit out in that field.
Yeah.
You know?
They saw a big star. Maybe
they're just hanging out. They're chilling.
UFOs.
Probably having a little bonfire, you know, something like that. You know,
sometimes. Yeah, I don't know.
They saw some shit, you know.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we have to remember that this is a poem by some dude. So this is kind of just some observations by this
right,
dude.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm just seeing if there's any other lyrics I want to talk about. Probably not.
Dude, it was just very holly and jelly at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good little rendition of an old tune.
An oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie. And then we get to the Christmas Wish.
Christmas is the time to come together, a time to put all differences aside, and I reach out my hand to the
friend.
I think he says family of man, maybe?
Oh, that's probably better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where Kermit takes center stage.
Jim Henson just wanted everyone to like peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. The Ringo special.
Why aren't we just all helping each other?
Yeah.
Human nature fights against it.
Yeah.
This competition bullshit, man.
I mean, I do appreciate that about this season, or what it at least, you know, supposedly represents is, you know, it does encourage people to, like, you know, at least try to be nice. You know, it's
listen.
like
There's
most
like I said, man.
Yeah.
There's a reason these are all organized together on the calendar. You know, it's really supposed to encourage everyone to just
mellow the fuck out.
Just for a month and a half, you know, like
Would you give it a rest, Billy?
Literally, like between like the middle of November and like the end.
Yeah.
Middle of January, you know, just like
by mid
time of love.
Yeah.
Just say Luigi did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Luigi did nothing wrong, and you should, in the Christmas season, by mid-January, you should be hibernating if you are a mammal. So, I think that's why there's no celebrations after like New Year's and the end of the Christmas season.
Well,
It's
listen,
just,
there's got to be hard times too.
Everyone's
So
sleeping.
you get like 6 months of like hard shit before.
well, there's
you get
Valentine's Day, but you know.
Well, there's
you're
no
single.
real holidays though
What
for
are you gonna
like
do?
6
St.
months.
Patrick's
you know?
Day.
I mean, still though,
Yeah.
like none of that's like let's take time off of work, kind of shit. Like.
Yeah, you do get the most time off of work for Thanksgiving, Christmas,
President's Day.
and New Year's. It is definitely all around most fields, unless you work in a place that sells toys or work at a Best Buy or something. Then yeah, it's not quite like that. But
It's not all peace and love.
it's not all peace and love.
But it's supposed to be, man. How it's supposed to be.
You should just
Been
start saying that
handsome forever.
unironically to people, Nate. It's all Guns N' Roses.
It's so true though. No, it is Guns N' Roses, because it's like. But it's
Axl's
either,
a real
it's either
Grinch.
beautiful or it fucking sucks. That's Guns N' Roses.
And it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November rain.
Right.
Right.
When you're waiting outside for gifts on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Camping out.
Just waiting with Alfie, the Christmas tree, and his fucking his carol for the Christmas tree, and it's in every one of us medley. You know what I'm talking about, people.
The classic.
Oh, I actually have two parts for this one. Here is the this is one of those songs that has several sections. I've chosen two clips for this. Here is the first section where they're kind of setting the stage for the story of Alfie the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever hear the story of the Christmas tree who just didn't want to change the show? He liked living in the woods and playing with squirrels. He liked icicles and snow. He liked wolves and eagles and grizzly bears and critters and creatures that crawl.
And
Why,
that-
bugs were some of his very best friends, spiders and ants and all.
And not being cut down.
That too. The bugs don't cut down shit. So that's nice. So yeah, it's
This really demonstrates John Denver's like storytelling, though.
well, I mean, yeah, I don't know if he wrote it, but
I don't think he did, but
Imagining his version of Dio where he's like wearing his like
I kind of
hides and he's like, "Holy diver, did you get to see the fawn dancing on the lawn?" He's like
It's not bad.
Yeah, he has the same sort of. I don't know.
Yeah.
He sets the scene good. He's a good.
Paints a picture.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Almost heaven.
This is like a track that like is supposed to be a big story, but I never really read the lyrics and took it in. Let's see. Often he had dreams of tiny reindeer and jolly old man in his sleigh full of toys and presents and wonderful things on Story of the Christmas Day. Let's see. To him, there was more than a special time, more than a special day. It was more than a special story. It was more than more than a beautiful story. It was a special kind of way.
More than a feeling.
Oh, that's right. This is the song that kind of has the same message as "Do They Know It's Christmas?"
oh yeah.
I do gotta say, this is the one time that the like kind of Christian Christmas message like wears on me, because like it's like, do people even know how to be good people if they don't know about Christmas and Jesus' story and stuff?
Majority Muslim countries know that they are
Yeah.
worshiping the devil, essentially.
Yeah.
The story of Christmas.
Yeah, I
Dude,
just
no, that's actually the terrible part about listening to that damn Christmas song.
that's what I mean. Like there is a bit of that.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's
after all.
very.
Does it matter?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It has that like elitism or
They don't even know it's the time to give.
yeah, that assumption
Well,
that like people that don't have Christmas like
maybe
just
they're too poor.
are having a bad time.
Or they don't know.
Or they don't have the values, or they don't have
Yeah.
the holiday where they give
Nope.
anybody anything.
Yeah,
and that's
a very
part of
strange
their culture. That's strange to us, but that's.
Well, it's a strange supposition that is made sometimes that like people that don't have Christmas are like heathens. It's like what we don't have to do that, guys. But here's a little bit of the last. Yeah, here's a little bit of the last section, which would be the "It's in Every One of Us" medley. Yeah, I like that ending. That's got like most of the Muppets involved in that song, or the medley at the end.
It's really nice.
Very sweet. So when you're at Christmas prayers this year, Alfie asked me if I'd ask you, say a prayer for the wind and the water and the woods and those who live there too. So.
Say a prayer
I suppose there is a nice like a secular message at the end there, talking about the woods and the animals.
He's really trying to say a prayer for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just the druids.
Just the druids out there. These guys are pretty cool. We got to give them
no
a
harm,
shout
no
out.
foul.
No harm, no foul. So one of your god's a tree or whatever. I don't care. You guys are cool. Yeah, just join, hang out,
Christmas grass.
Yeah. What? I'm gonna have to play that back. I'm gonna have to play that back later. I don't know what Nate was talking about. I do gotta say, this next track, one of the goats of Christmas, one of the S tier tracks. We got Silent Night. I had to have a little bit of Gonzo in there, just a little.
Oh, that was a great clip, bro.
Yeah, I love me Gonzo, just straight up Muppets in space, one of the best. And that bear Muppet, that was really fucking funny.
I was gonna say like I really enjoy like the part of the track that you got too, because like that really brings me back to like the good parts of church.
Well, dude, I was gonna say,
don't like church.
So okay,
like,
do your churches then always end the Christmas ceremony with
yeah.
this?
Yep.
Okay. Do you do the candles?
For years.
Do you do the candles?
Yep.
Okay.
For
okay.
years. Catholic.
You guys.
Yep. Oh,
and Dave and Nate, do you know what we're talking about at all?
A full church, by the way,
Nate?
too. People just standing in the back.
Because this is a very quintessentially like Christian like experience.
Everybody gets a candle.
Yeah.
And you light it, and then like you do that, and then the priest walks out.
They trust you all.
They shut the lights
and then it's
off,
like
and so just the candles are. It is actually like
part of the midnight mass shit.
Like I don't love all the ritual of church, but that's definitely one of those things that I absolutely like.
It's the good memories.
As I grow older,
you know?
it definitely is one of those things where like I'm a pastor's kid, so like every year
the good shit.
we get to play with fire for a couple of minutes and then sing this song, and like that was the end of the night, and then we would get to go home and wake up the next morning and open up presents.
Yep.
So
never did that.
Never did that, but not a tradition of mine, but it's definitely something.
Totally part of mine.
Fire hazard was
absolutely.
While learning also about, like the fire hazard that I learned about was people in Germany used to like put candles in the tree. That they bring indoors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
That's where Christmas
in
lights.
this country they still did
That's
this.
true.
There's people who yeah. What?
True.
Just testing fate, dude.
Just, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they're just trying to live out the ancient traditions.
I guess. Well, yeah, that's
Most
like
of
I
us
said.
just put Christmas lights in like normal people.
Wood fire in the indoor plant that is slowly dying.
Yeah, well,
surely this will be okay.
well, yeah. Christmas is definitely one of those like traditions that has so many pagan things wrapped into it that that are part of the different
flammable
pieces.
tinsel around it.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? So
let's go to bed full of roast turkey and let the candles die out.
yeah, let's just let them die out on the tree. That there shouldn't be any problems with that. Apparently, that's why they used to have what is it? They would like put something in the candle that like when it would like melt to a certain point, it would like drop.
Well,
So
yeah,
like,
you had to figure that out. Otherwise,
people's
houses were burning.
Yeah, they would use that as like an alarm clock. Basically, it was like you'd put like a pin in the candle,
or
or
you
something.
put like a penny or any sort of. If it's a bigger candle, you can like when they melt, they just ding, 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 you hear that.
Yeah,
that's the dedication that people had, though.
Yeah, to like not die.
To their tradition.
Put some gold coins in there.
No, you just figure
like,
it out.
I got like a two hours for a nap before I got to be at the church.
That's what it took.
Like,
Enough people were like, "This is burning down my house." No, you just got to figure it out. Just like right there. So that's what you do.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
You're just doing it wrong. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah. So I do like the story about that they tell in the middle of Silent Night. I had never known that story about the origins of the song, but yeah, it basically tells a story about this church that like their organ was like broken, so they wanted to still have like a festive Christmas, and so he wrote this tune that was all a cappella and not necessarily needing instrument accompaniment. They had their Christmas with this Silent Night, and I gotta imagine like that sounds magical. That does sound like if you were in the town that happened in, like you'd never stop talking about it. Like it would be like when fucking Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" came out. You know what I mean? Like it was the equivalent back then. But yeah, we end with, classic, Christmas song to end most anything. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us a figgy pudding. Figgy pudding? No, figgy pudding. It's made with figs. Oh, sorry. And bacon. What? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some.
Now, piggy pudding sounds like a great handle for Miss Piggy on OnlyFans.
Oh God, that's like a whole new subgenre. Yeah,
Little Miss Piggy.
Yeah, Rule 34.
They say something about bacon and they're like, oh, not piggy pudding. Piggy pudding.
Yeah. He wants to eat that bacon, if you know what I mean.
Yes, the pig goes all the way home.
Gonzo style.
Gonzo be fucking everything. Anyway,
that's true, dude. The nose.
Merry Christmas.
I will say,
Yeah.
I would love to say that you again, your clip picking skills are on point. That is what we'd love to.
Yeah,
I wish to all of you listeners, by the way.
I love Gonzo.
And a happy holidays.
Yeah, I love Gonzo so much.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
Happy holidays, y'all. Now we gotta judge this thing before we get out of here. And so it is a Christmas album. So I mean, it does.
So it gets a point.
It comes in like already kind of loaded with a concept.
Can we give it a mid 3?
Hold on, let me see if where is it? There it is.
I mean, I'd like to give it a high 3 or a low 4 personally, but like. I understand there might be some contention to that.
Well,
I mean,
I think that it. Go
that's
ahead,
right.
Grant.
No, you go ahead, Nate.
Well, I was going to say that I think that it does have a concept of like, okay, John Denver came to help the Muppets write a Christmas special.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you include the actual special with it, there is like a story going throughout. So
I mean, that's
I think that you're right. I think that it belongs in probably the 3 section. Yeah.
I would not give it a 5, and I would not give it a high 4. Yeah. anything lower than that, really. But like, you don't want to give it a D or a C. I don't think it deserves a C. Really.
What about the bottom of the B tier?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Let's bring it. Hold on, I gotta scroll it.
And again, it's the Muppets, and that's a concept in itself. The Muppets, the anything Sesame Street, even.
Yeah.
You know.
And there was like a
I still think
to all of the John Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it was like I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed, revisiting the Muppets. Like, the Muppets are charming and just, I love the quick wit they have, and they're always like making those dumb little, pun jokes, and they're just everyone's having a good time.
That's Jim Henson.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Dude, no, I still think we should do the Muppets Christmas Carol for music movies tonight. Personally.
Yeah. Oh well. One
or
of these
maybe
days.
next
maybe,
year.
Yeah. Maybe one of these Christmases. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll definitely have more Christmases. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Well, John's heading out, but we're gonna head out too. Thank you all for joining us on this Christmas stream. And I know it's a little early, but the episode that we're going to be dropping will be a little closer to Christmas. But yeah,
You're seeing this in the future, or listening to this in the future.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Crisis.
Criminy Limnus, Nate and Dave.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, Dave. Men me.